Hello, everybody. We are live from our respective houses. This is the cover Slingers once again with the robot dance from Bill there, if you can call it that. It's like a crazy flower pot man, but never mind. Yeah, it's robots. Robots are the theme this week, and so let's throw some robot covers out and. Kicking off with Jambo. You haven't got your picture to show today, have you, Matilda? You've left your picture on the side.
I forgot to bring it, but you can see it on the thumbnail. It's not a very good robot. It was a big shit this week.
Yeah, so from 1 week robot to a week contestant. Here's
Domo, Gray, Domo.
The first robot of the...
There's Mr. Roboto.
Does not compute.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Oh, look, actual Dracula says, fire it up, the crow.
Well, I dug around. I got a cool robot who is doing some real damage here to the Inhumans. He's having a Medusa snack there.
He's gonna have a lot of hair to clean out of his teeth.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a bezoar after that.
He's gonna need some what do you call Pepto-Bismol?
Yeah, it's having indigestion.
Yeah, I think when he eats Karnak or was the one that has the big feet there.
Yeah.
Gorgon, yeah, they probably give him indigestion. Maybe he'll have to get some Pepto or something.
Eating a fiery redhead as well. And don't you hate when you get hair in your mouth? When you're eating, you get hair in your mouth. There's no worse than that.
Fur balls.
Yeah.
Gonna pick hair out of his robotic teeth for weeks.
I think Greyman's kind of misbehaving.
Is anyone in our show ever
Time out already?
I accidentally misbehaved. I was talking about that kind of eating, but there you go.
That looks like Jambo at a Chinese buffet.
I'd like to protest that I'm in Greyman's usual spot. This is the bad one.
It's unusual. I can't. It's weird. Yeah.
He's mixing things up.
Wonder what happened there. Yeah.
I use Pepto-Bismol because it's more metal, apparently. All right, Matilda. Has everyone finished critiquing that cover?
Yeah, I looked really hard for a Red Sonja robot cover, but they're kind of hard to find.
Just another redhead.
I got another redhead.
They did a zombie. Now we need to get him to do a robot Sonja.
You just got to get a Red Sonja Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan crossover. He's sort of like a robot.
Yeah.
Robotic action anyway. Okay, so from that's a bit of a clunky robot and a clunky cover. Let's have a judgment for that clunky cover, Matilda. I think I saw signs of rust on that one.
I didn't realize robots loved eating humans so much. That's a new one.
She's an inhuman.
Well, she's still made of meat, regardless of if she's inhuman or not. I like that one. That was a cool action-packed cover. You got a giant silver metal robot. Very cool. Very cool. He's eating people, destroying shit. Proper robot. Kind of reminds me of the Power Rangers. The whole season of destruction. I like it. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Ooh.
All right
then. 9. That's a strong start. All right then. So
let me just add. If anyone brings out Robo Hellboy, that's 20 points.
Bill's
1 minute.
Okay then. Right. Now I want to point out it's robots this week, not cyborgs, not bionic men. Okay. Anyone showing cyborgs, like they're going to. I hope Matilda's going to punish.
$6 million man.
No $6 million man. Robots only.
I like $6 million man.
So I present to you, member of the Doom Patrol, Robot Man. There we go. There's Robot Man. Cyborg's in the background there, just to show you what not to show. Cyborg is not. If it's just Cyborg on a cover, it doesn't count. Well, here we have Robot Man. So robotic, he even has robot in his name. It's Robot Man of the Doom Patrol.
Thank you, Mr. Biggie Shack.
Yeah. So there you go.
What are they doing there? It looks like they got him hung out there for like a yard sale or something like that.
Exactly. He's been banned in the street. Look.
This is after the robot orgy.
Now it begins the quest for the killers of the legendary Doom Patrol. The Teen
He's a
Titans
highly
are gonna-
unsuccessful robot, obviously, Matilda. So
Yeah.
This is not
that
bot
reminds me, I
We're
want
he
not
to
here-
survived the jungle.
We're not here to judge the relative success of robots. We're here to show robot covers with robots on them. Whether it's deactivated robots or currently functioning robots, it's still a robot.
A very
maybe-
mechanical, unpassionate presentation there. How do we even know that that's a robot? Is there anything that says Robot Man on that cover?
Because he's a member of the Doom Patrol, and he says on here Doom Patrol, and we know it's Robot Man because we recognise the character. We recognise the character as being Robot's Man.
I don't know if we're going to take his word for that, Matilda. If only he had a cover that said Robot Man on it.
Right, have you got one with Robot Man on it by any chance? Have you by any chance got a Robot Man cover coming up with Robot Man written on it?
That would be a true 10.
For the silly people in class who don't know who Robot Man looks like.
Not a Jimmy
For the slow
robot.
kids.
Oh, is it still early in the day yet?
Yeah.
You might see a Jimmy robot yet.
There may be a Jimmy robot. If you behave yourself and play your cards right, Matilda, there may just be a Jimmy robot for you, all right?
Only if Superman punches through his head.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I like that one. I don't really know much about Doom Patrol. I do want to read them though, but I do like that guy's design. It's quite nice. Some
Very
reason
sleek.
makes me think of the Victorian ages.
Very streamlined.
Perhaps. Yeah, this one he doesn't really do much. He's dead, so makes sense.
And
But
I
still-
think in his memory, we should send him off with a big fat 10. Poor Robot Man.
Well,
Yeah.
Do it for the little transistors out there.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah. We all kind of feel that way.
Yeah.
Matilda. Yeah.
Will no one think of the diodes? Come on,
It might
guys.
be robot. I don't know.
well, you do have another half robot there, so I'm
Exactly.
gonna give it an 8.
Right,
Ooh,
okie dokie.
very generous.
Now, if anybody else shows a Robot Man cover, I'm going to contest it because he's got a human brain that makes him actually a cyborg, not a robot. It's called Robot Man, but just to illustrate everyone, he has a human brain, so he's not actually a true robot. But I've got my 8 now, and I've got no more Robot Man covers. So
We'll
we've
go
got
back
that
and
one out of the way.
retroactively adjust your score,
No,
sir.
the judge's decision is final.
We can't hear you,
Sound off.
Mr.
That's all right. We don't need to hear
So
him.
he's on mute. The robot's on mute. Your voice box has not been properly activated.
Are we done? Because Captain, I like break all the different rules that there are.
Yeah.
So I'll just put up just the beginning, and that's it. Just right there. That's all you need to know.
The
The
Terminator.
Terminator.
Ah,
That's the captain.
Nice.
Is that a robot Terminator?
is that Captain Communism?
I have no idea.
It's a Russian submarine Terminator.
Okay.
Appealing to my Russian roots.
Yeah. You're going to make her want to drink vodka now.
Yeah, first I gotta wrestle a bear.
Of course.
That's right.
The traditional Russian pastimes.
First you wrestle a bear, then you drink vodka with the bear.
Absolutely. So
And then
Okay,
somebody might have been rushing through his comic book collection and just managed to grab that.
Depending. If you do win, you kill the bear and you cook it.
right. Good, wholesome food.
Yep. Who doesn't love a good side of bear meat?
Good
Yeah,
social life.
what do you think we make our patties with?
It's the bare essentials.
Exactly. Why do you think Putin hunts them so much? He loves that meat.
Ah.
Well, I thought we were going to see Ernie. I love Ernie. That is definitely a surprise Terminator. It's not really a robot. Well, yeah, Mr. Cap says it's a robot. That is a Russian robot. That's gonna be hilarious already. Not the turn I was looking for, but I must say that was a nice looking cover. That's a good pose right there. Very nice.
Let's go with Chitiri for a score.
But it is not entirely a robot, at least not in look. But I do still like it. I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay. All right. It's got some comments from Biggie Shack.
That's what Popeye looks like after a few beers.
It's the reverse of GreyMan's. Mine has a robot brain and a human body, but details.
I think
there were probably
the Terminators are robots, didn't they? But they got like human skin on them or something like that to make them pass as humans.
Yep.
Like Bill.
So for movie world, there were probably there may have been a robot on Weird Science or Weird Fantasy. I don't know.
Wasn't there that weird stories show where you got the lady robot who, in order to get you in the show, opens her tit?
What?
Jambo would know about that. Jambo?
I missed that one.
I'm familiar with that one.
I saw it on Mr. Castle's channel. That was hilarious.
If he doesn't know, he'll do exhaustive research. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, no, you get into the show. There's the animation, and then she.
Don't worry, Jambo will show a cave woman comic and claim she's a robot.
Robo Betty.
In the name of education, I will research that. And
I bet you will. You'll research the hell out of it.
You guys would know that show. It's an American one.
Not familiar with it.
Can't say it rings any bells. Or Weird Science, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah, I think something like that. Weird Science.
Anyway, here's a weird science experiment that's gone wrong. It's Bill.
All right. After that paltry, could have been a robot. We don't know. Wasn't a robot. Cover that GreyMan showed. I'll show you a real,
definitely a
robot man from Doom Patrol who's in action, who's fighting.
Can't see him.
He's right there getting smashed. And how do we know
how can
that that's a robot? Because that's Robot Man. It says
one cover, man. Please. One cover only, please. We can't be showing two. That just completely destroys the concept.
I just gotta say, it's a good thing he doesn't have a dick. Because that would hurt a lot.
Yeah, but the thing is, all I can see is a pair of legs and a pair of arms sticking out from behind that shield. That could be Madame Rouge behind that shield. I'm not too sure. It's hard to tell. I'm really not convinced. And hasn't he got a human brain as well, making him a cyborg rather than a robot? I know he's called Robot Man, but it's kind of misleading. I mean, I think DC didn't do the research, same as Bill there when he chose that cover. But possibly Robot Man behind that shield. Possibly it could be what's the guy in the wheelchair's name? The doctor or professor, whatever his name is. No, that's something like that. What is his name?
Much like GreyMan when he realizes he's out of toilet paper and he's on the John. That's the expression that Robot Man has.
1 second.
Nah.
So that's a proper Robot Man.
He's scared to judge off of that.
Whenever I get caught short, whenever I get caught short on the toilet with no toilet paper, I just use the covers that Bill showed in previous weeks because they're pretty much all they're good for, really. They're not even that absorbent, but they're better.
Hopefully, I showed some metallic covers that day.
Come on, Bill. GreyMan's English. He just turns his underwear inside out when he's messed up. What I'm saying is the best way to hide money from an Englishman is under a bar of soap. That's the only
I had a shower just before cover slingers to make myself presentable for the judge.
And my ancestors come from English, so I'm self-deprecating a little bit.
Higher points from the jury for being freshly cleaned, you can smell me, smell my cleanliness through the video.
Yeah, that's the way dogs view the world too.
Matilda had run off to research to find out that isn't Robot Man after all. That's Cyborg Man. She's had enough of your covers, Bill. We'll go straight. We'll call that a 0 and go straight on to Man Cave then. Probably it might be the best bet.
If anything, she's meticulous. She wants to get it right, and that's what we respect about her.
Yeah.
That cover was so powerful it made me sneeze.
Oh,
Exactly.
you sneezed
Yep.
everywhere. What I say. That must have been a messy sneeze.
I bet it was a 10-pointer sneeze.
I think she was allergic to that cover, Bill.
Yeah, I think it probably was.
Well, she has a metal allergy, so
Yeah.
That cover will do it. Lots of metal on that robot.
That cover produced a lot of mucus, that's for sure.
Yes, it incited an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm ready.
All right, you all right? Was that cover that bad? Just give it a 3.
Between sneezes, just say 10 really quick.
3.
One second.
Clean up on aisle, Matilda.
Yeah, clean up on aisle 5.
Yeah.
All right, I'll say the score while I'm cleaning. I like that one. It's another actiony one. You know, you may not see much of Robot Man. I kind of like him in that squashed position.
That's one where we agree.
Not much of it showing, right? So, yeah.
No, it's very nice. He's having some quality time with that shield.
Yeah.
Must bring some memories. I'm gonna give it a 9.
All right. Ah, my goody arm. Right.
If you imagine TheGreyMan in that position, that makes it a 10, Matilda.
Matilda, you didn't shake your brain badly when you sneezed just then, did you? Because you seemed to. Did you say a 9? I think you might have shook your brain too much. If that sneeze, maybe. I'm not sure what's going on there. You seem to have given that verified cyborg you could barely see better score than what I did. I got.
Pretend that's TheGreyMan right there, and that's a 10.
I know Matilda.
I'm
no judge. Like Judge Dredd, I expect respect.
That robot has red, sort of orangish hue to it. I think it's a Jimmy Olsen robot, actually. Anyway, here's a famous robot
Jackson,
for you guys.
good to see you.
Good old Magnus robot fighter, Russ Manning cover. And if you don't like that view,
Gentleman
you
in
can
red.
get the almost virgin view here.
Is that the guy in red or the actual
Magnus
robot?
is the guy in red, and he likes to crush robots.
It is confusing.
Like that last robot.
So you're saying that Magnus is a robot? Oh, it's totally confusing, Matilda. I'm not sure who the robot
it's
here
very
is.
difficult when your IQ's below 100, yes, whatever it is.
Well, we want you to explain it anyways, Doc.
I just want to know why he's wearing a dress. Why is Magnus Robot Hunter wearing a dress? Because has anyone
men used to wear dresses before the invention of pants.
But this is 4001 AD. Pants
but I know
fully,
Matilda always
those
likes
are
a
called
handsome
culottes, I believe, Matilda. Culottes.
Oh, look at it this way.
He's got a washboard ab, Matilda, and he's packaging something there too. So he's just the type of guy.
When he goes to the bathroom.
If you like men in mini skirts, then you give that a good high score. But otherwise, you know,
it was all the rage in 4000 AD.
I would say that the 4000 has got a good pointer on where the score should go on that one. Maybe
4000.
Like,
I can go with that.
Just
we can just end the match now.
just a 4, I reckon. Just a 4.
All right, I'll start with saying that is some good-looking art. That's some really good-looking art. And I love that design of that robot. Very nice. A nice evil-looking one. I love that. Oh, and that art is amazing. I'm giving that a 10.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
That's
actually.
right, man. Russ Manning.
You can't knock the cover really, but you can try for the purposes of the contest. Yeah, you got to. Right, so it's over to the jury now then to decide for the first time in this round, in this week's contest, which robot did it best for you. Let the jury decide. Let me just get the little banner up. Where is the old banner?
Any of the jury care, it is the first appearance of Magnus Robot Fighter. This one.
Is it really? That's cool. Oh yeah, flexing.
It's the first appearance of this giant robot on the cover of the Inhumans here too.
I would just say because of that flexing man cave just did. I don't think you should vote for him. He's just showing off, just casually throwing it. Oh, by the way, it's the first appearance. God, don't you just
not that it matters. Just vote for the cover. The cover speaks for itself.
God, blimey.
That was a low-key flex there, wasn't it?
I think I should get the points from the jury this week for showing that this is probably the cheapest cover that was purchased out of all these ones that were on display at the moment. I've got the cheaper ones.
One vote from Mr. Man Cave, one from Mr. Bill.
This is only 12 cents.
Another one for Man Cave. Another one for Mr. Cap. So we got a tie so far. No, Cap wins.
I got one as well.
I think that the chat, we need to discuss with the chat what a robot is.
Roger's come in with another vote for me.
Okay, then no, it looks like Cap is still in the lead.
How did Cap get it for a blinking sailor, for God's sake? We had the captain contest a couple of weeks ago, for God's sake.
And I still tied for that one.
I say Sailor is the crowd pleaser.
Jury, have a good long look in the mirror, guys. Seriously.
Hey, he's got a voter in every port, you know?
Yeah.
He's got a voter in every.
My next one's going to be this one. Chad always falls for Conan. This is a robot, folks. Boom.
Robo-barbarian.
You're a bunch of boneheads.
Conan the Robo-barbarian. Anyway, so back over to
Well,
Jambo.
like I said, I couldn't find any Red Sonja or no cool Conan robots, but I did find a nice Vampirella.
Ooh, Vampirella.
That is cool.
I want Jambo fired from Cover Slinger.
Great to see you, Mr. Veteran.
Slime creatures and robots.
Like a robot stealing him some Vampirella there.
That is a cool.
I can't blame him. I think I'd probably take her too.
Does that cover say slime creatures and robots are here? Does it say? Because I'm not sure if that's a slime creature or a robot. It could well be a slime creature. I'm not sure. It's a slime creature or a robot. You'd think if slime creatures is written first in the heading, then they would show a slime creature. So I'm pretty sure that's a slime creature.
I think Jackson's got it right. There's a robot on that cover?
Yeah.
I only see Vampirella.
I think Jambo's a slime creature. I'm not sure.
Slime creature holding the robot cover.
I think Bill's last cover made Matilda summon up a slime creature out of her nose a minute ago. But...
it was so powerful I sneezed.
Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, Matilda, we've got another interesting cover there of a slime creature. Probably it may not be a robot. It may be a slime creature.
Mr. Gray, all I noticed was Vampirella's boobs and the robot behind.
It was a great vampire cover.
Vampirella's got a robot behind.
That is a cool looking robot, though. He's shooting from the finger. He's got Vampirella with him, and it's kind of cool. It kind of looks like a knight, like a combination of a knight. Yep. And the robot. That's good. And Vampirella. It's a 10.
All right.
The robot shoots from the finger and Jambo shoots from the hip.
Yeah. And Bill shoots from the lip. Over to me again. Right. Picture the scene. Japan. Flash goes to Japan. You've got samurai robots with the unfortunate name of Samuroids. Because they're droids and samurai combined. So this is Attack of the Samuroids, which sounds like something you need some cream for. Possibly, yeah. But this is a Samuroid, a samurai robot.
That cover stinks.
Yeah, it's just painful too.
Oh man,
it's got the Japanese flag in the background.
Mr. Gray, you have to highlight Mr. Werewolf's comment, please.
I can stick on the Jambo video.
Thank you, Werewolf.
Honestly, Mr. Werewolf, you should argue with her. Only 10 minutes?
Samuroids.
Hey, man, can you prescribe TheGreyMan something for samuroids?
Do you suffer from samuroids?
English way of a specifically inflamed hemorrhoid. You got a samuroid. It just
can you
throws
show
you
it
right
again?
down. Cuts you like
Show it again.
Yeah, show the.
You got the
guy.
rising sun in the background. You've got a traditional samurai outfit on a robot, robot droid, samurai droid, or samuroid. And just for the play on word,
he looks more like a demon than a samurai.
That cover needs some ointment.
Yeah,
he's a robot samurai.
Little preparation.
Why before it gets fucked in the ass?
This is so. The stereotyping in here is so terrible that it would not be allowed under today's.
Nowadays everything's been pussified. You can't have fun anymore.
Yeah, it was.
Who's Pram, by the way?
Who's what? Oh, Palm.
That's Man Cave.
That's me. That's my given name. You know, most people don't call me Man Cave. It's a little awkward in the public.
Wait,
Oh, they don't?
Like Parmesan, Parm.
Parm?
Yeah, bottom.
Your parents named you after cheese?
That's right. I'm a big cheese, man. Like the Shazam.
Does that make
They
it
knew he was going to turn into something special.
Yes,
well,
indeed.
to be fair,
I got the seven gods on my side.
Wrong. Wait, Parm.
Or six. Is it 6, 7? I can't remember.
Parm. What a name to give to your child. I suppose between them and Gwyneth Paltrow, I guess your parents did you better. When she named her poor daughter Apple, after all.
Is that a family name?
No.
Okay.
I think it's more like the hippie roots that Matilda's referencing there, sort of similar to that, yes.
Okay.
But
at least you didn't get
speaking of hippies, let's get over to grading this cover of Greyman. I think we got to stick on our hands here.
I can't get over the Parm. Hello, I'm named after cheese. How are you?
You'll always be Apple Blossom Star Child to me, though, mate.
Actually, I can decide which one's worse now. I think I'm still in shock for that. I thought all these celebrities did such things. Oh well.
You didn't know I was a celebrity?
He just has the one name. He don't have two names.
Much like Cher.
Sting, Cher.
Gargonza Grey. Mozzarella Miller.
Actually sounds like a good name, Mozzarella Miller. That's actually a good one.
That's my adult entertainment name.
I'll come that up for you.
You might want to get that looked at if that's your nickname in the porn world. You might want to get something looked at, mate. you thought samuroids were bad. Being called mozzarella as a porn nickname is probably worse, surely.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that Metarog is like Bob.
All right, let's move away from the cheese.
Wait for your score. Wait for your score, Matilda.
I must say that that's actually a very interesting looking cover. I gotta say that robot looks more like a demon, like a samurai demon than a robot.
Yeah. He's got like a demon samurai mask. They have that kind of demon mask.
I'm not sure he's a robot.
He is a samurai droid, hence the name Samuroid.
That sounds like a hemorrhoid more.
I know. That was the joke, but yeah.
I think it's jungle rot, is what it is, Matilda.
Well, actually, that's a good thing for ointment commercial. I should suggest that to the Israelis.
If anyone's not sure on their Roblox status, I can find you the page where they're deactivated, if you like. If that would help poor Bill to understand they are definitely robots. I can show you the page.
We've had enough of your chicanery, Greyman.
I get it. He's in a costume. He's not a costume, the outfit.
Yeah.
That is a very interesting cover. Also, very impressive suit, samurai gear.
Lovely flag in the background.
Give it a 9. Well, that's good.
Cool.
Oh, Matilda, I like it. If we ever do Cheese Week, that's gonna be my name.
And everyone can say, "I want a pizza, Matilda." Over to Captain Cheddar.
Or to prevent themselves from sneezing, Mr. fly. Man, this
Well,
makes
I
me
have
want to
one
read
robot fighter. Oh wait, we already saw that one. Go with a good robot fight right here. The greatest pose.
Ooh,
that is the flat ass.
Rom.
Is that the
versus-
space
Is
knight?
Rob a robot or is he? Is he?
I
some
thought it was
alien?
cyborg. I thought it was some
Yeah, I don't know
cyborg.
about that.
Isn't there bits of a
Yes.
humanoid body inside him?
Yes.
I shooting the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least this time, CapN has something that has metal on the outside. So, so we'll give him that.
I must say, Mr. Cap, that's not very nice. Brie Larson's very jealous right now.
Why does Rom look like he's auditioning for a pole dancing club? While he's doing
Watch where you got your fingers
The
there,
sexiest
Captain.
robot pose I can find.
Is Rommy's stage name when he's performing at Vegas or whatever, like on his pole.
Well, maybe he's both fighting and trying to seduce the Hulk at the same time.
What you can't see in this picture is just off screen. You've got She-Hulk sticking $5 bills into his pants.
No, what
Right
you
up
can't
there.
see and his hand is hiding is
Watch
his
that
robo
finger,
disco
Captain.
stick.
Yeah.
His robo disco stick is there. And full presentation.
$5 bills. Boy, you're expensive there, GreyMan. That's.
Yeah, I don't know.
This was the 1980s. It was probably dollar bills back then.
I bow to your superior judgment on that kind of thing, mate.
Yes, I have experience in this.
Your experience of the titty bars of America.
Rum butt shot.
I just don't want you to be giving away all your money if you ever go to one of those joints.
Surely that's not a Rom butt shot, but a Rom rim shot, isn't it? I'm not too sure. But anyway.
That is a sculptured ass, though. I'll give it that.
Yeah. All right. Everyone finished critiquing?
Everyone done with their porno jokes?
You just let the picture critique itself.
It speaks for itself, Matilda.
Yeah.
That dude standing behind him, you should see.
They just put quarters in the slot, probably. That's Firehawk saying there.
That is one porno I'd actually pay to watch.
What, robot porn?
You don't have to pay, Matilda. We'll give you links to all the free channels. Jambo has them all.
With the Hulk, that would be awesome. Oh, R2D2 wheeling around with condoms.
Don't forget your oil can if you're watching robot porn.
Okay, the porno aside,
but not
that is a hilarious. That is a hilarious cover with the robot bending like that to fire. I guess he had back pain that day. It's like,
Right.
all right, I'm gonna shoot like that. Not to mention all the porno jokes. Just looking at that and the Hulk there. I'm giving that a 10.
Is this Opposites Day? What's going on here?
My
Bring that imagination, boys. Come on.
Blimey.
You're that robot bent over like that just kills it all for me. I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
I'm not into that kind of thing.
Did you want me to throw up the robot fighter?
I can't refuse a nice piece of ass.
Yeah, Matilda's is a shiny bottom, and that's it. It still goes out the window.
Well,
she wants to polish it up.
Is this why Roger's not on the show anymore? We're just too dirty for that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. What do we say about dead robots rusty in pieces? Cheers, Ranger Sly.
Very nice, Ranger Sly.
All right, let's go from a ROM prison cover to a proper robot in the coffin.
Ooh, that is nice. Speaking of tiny bums, now over to CMM.
Yeah.
Where are our blue wrenches anyway?
Yes.
Last round we had sneezing. This round we've got coughing. So it's just like terrible. he's bringing out all the mucus and spreading germs probably. In this Corona time, do we really need coughing during this Corona time? Is all I can say.
Oh, brace yourself, gentlemen. Next round is ejaculation.
Oh, hey.
Hey, bring Mr. Bill back.
We've seen enough of that coffin. We've heard enough of his coffin.
I need my coffins. I love
Yeah.
my
That's basically
that is sexy.
that deserves to be put in a coffin to die along with the chances of Bill winning this week.
Go to my coffin. I'll keep it.
That's where it belongs. It's too dark. It's in shadow. I'm not convinced it is actually a robot. Does it say anywhere on there it's a robot? Does it say anywhere on there that it's a robot, Bill? Because I'm not really getting it. Like it doesn't say like Robot Man or the coffin robot or nothing like that. I'm not sure it's a robot.
The metal giant.
I think he's a guy in a spacesuit. I don't think it's a
Star-Lord, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's a robot. I think he's trying to pull the wool over our eyes with this coffin cover. Nothing about that cover suggests robot to me. I reckon he's chosen a guy in a shiny suit and he's going, I'm going to pull the wool over Matilda's eyes. I wouldn't fall for his shenanigans, Matilda.
I need to look for that one. I'm curious to read that too, Jackson. That looks cool.
It's probably a good comic. It's about Coffin the spacesuited man, I think is the actual
All right. Now, I love that one. That pose, the background, the robot standing there menacingly is about to pull out his finger and shoot you. That's a 10, baby.
Are you sure it's a robot? There's no proof it's a robot. I object. I'm going to look that one up. I'm going to look at what number was that, Bill? What number was that? That was too late now, but we go. It's a man cave. It's too late.
That's right. You gave me your position, GreyMan. It's cursed me. So, although this is a yellow cover, it's not cheesy. It's pure butter here.
Pissy cover.
We got Jack Kirby robot original here.
The Machine
Man. X-51.
Just being a machine, make him a robot. It could be like a toaster or something like that. Or nice. A washing machine rather than a robot.
I have to say there's some of Kirby's art that I don't particularly like.
Yeah, this would be one of those, right?
But she loves this one.
But this one's one of the better ones I've seen.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh. You're lucky there. Saved from the precipice of death with that.
also, he's purple. So that's it.
Yeah,
you know he can like turn his legs into wheels and that kind of thing. So I think he's more like appliance man than machine man.
I gotta say, is this another?
You wouldn't understand it, Grey, being from a low class background, but he's a sophisticated robot. He can do lots of things. He's not just a he has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. All right.
What kind of organization are those twats from? They all have pink guns.
He's the Inspector Gadget of space.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to inspect his gadget. Thank you very much.
He's got quite a gadget rumors, sir. Take that into consideration. He has quite a gadget.
Inspector Gadget was a full robot. I didn't know he was a cyborg. Because when they said that Penny was his niece, even as a kid, I was always wondering, but how? How does he have a family if he's...
Exactly. I think you should take that logic into that last cover as well and vent your frustration about the lies you were told about Inspector Gadget on that machine man, who basically is Inspector Gadget, really, when you think about it. I mean, you've been lied to and hurt. I think you should damage that cover's chances by the score.
Wow, sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Griffin. That's a good-looking cover. There's some action going on there, and that is much better looking than what I normally saw of Kirby. I'm gonna get so much shit for saying this about Kirby. I can already imagine the comments on my channel. No one's gonna give a shit. Let's be fair. Now that is a good one. I like that position, the action going on in there. I'm gonna give it a 10. And he's purple. He's purple. He's a purple robot.
Purple robot, always
Darren. Okay, who's Darren?
Darren, that's Werewolf by Lunchtime.
Okay, Darren.
Okay. Do you suffer from samuroids? Don't suffer from samuroids. Don't now. Yeah.
You get turned on by robots bending over.
I think Rom's got samuroids there. Has Rom got samuroids, or is he just bending over for some other reason?
Oh, he's bending over for C-3PO.
Yeah.
I think
Don't vote
Jambo's
for
robot
Bill's man in the
has a
spacesuit.
metal Woody. That's an oxymoron, I think.
Yeah, well, robots don't have wood; they have metal.
Yes,
Let's be
so
nice, Man Cave.
that
Don't
robot has
call
a metal.
Greyman an oxymoron.
Okay, we got already 2 votes for Mr. Man Cave.
2 for Man Cave.
He's giving Vampirella a charge here. This robot is.
Andrew Esposita. Andrew and Esposita cover everybody, if that makes any difference.
Holy shit! Jack's
my God.
voted for Mr. For Mr. Bill. Someone call an ambulance quickly.
Now, top left would be me if you're looking at the screen. So just
Yeah.
I think Mr. Man Cave wins this one.
All right.
Okie dokie. Right then,
Shameful.
the 3rd round begins, and it's back to Clunky Jambo. Wind him up and watch him go.
All right. This girl right here is a robot.
boy.
As this guy finds out, he steals her away from this guy and gets her into space, and all of her skin falls off.
Are you sure she's a robot? She looks like she's just got strange piercings to me.
Too much glare.
She's one of them punk girls with with loads of piercings. That's what it looks like to me. Anyway.
Mr. Jambo, there's too much glare.
Piercings and tattoos.
Yeah, you're disqualified, Jambo.
Okay, there we go. That's better. Hold it like that. Okay, now you can see. It's just kind of hard to see the face.
A little higher, Jambo. Higher, much higher, like a foot higher.
Okay. I guess he's not that fuckable anymore.
Jambo would disagree.
Yeah, I'm not going to go.
You wanted to, though.
A thought came into my head there about there being more holes, but I'm not going to say it.
Well, I think you might have.
Oh, dear. That's an experiment, I suppose.
You can really crank out the covers you can take out of the bag.
Yeah, I reckon it was just a punk girl with lots of piercings and some tattoos. I don't think that was a robot at all. It's strange adventures.
Some weird kind of piercings, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's future. They have piercings in their kneecaps nowadays, and interdermal kind of puncturings or whatever. Yeah, that's probably what it was, rather than a robot. I didn't see any wires. All I saw was like a framework kind of underneath.
It's a feminine robot. It's still kind of pretty.
A Fem-Bot?
Until her skin fell off.
Sounds a bit like...
We can't see her face, though. Her face fell off. Ooh.
It was hideous.
It made Bill look almost human.
That is not a cover you usually see, I suppose, when you show robots. Yeah. That's kind of cooler, getting out of there. All her fake synthetic skin is falling off.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. It's a nice looking one.
It's different.
Not entirely impressive though.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
It's still good. Nice looking. I'm gonna give it a 7.
All right.
Okay,
then.
The artist on that? I almost got that comic a while back. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No.
What number was the Coffin comic?
What's that?
What
number was the Coffin comic? I want to look for that one.
There was only one. It failed miserably after. Yeah, it's number 1.
It.
First and last. It's one of the very few first and last appearance.
It might be a one-shot, intentional one-shot. Let me find out for you.
Sure ain't a money shot, that's for sure.
All the other copies were burnt, probably taken away and stuck in a landfill somewhere. Okay, then. So we've had samuroids. What's worse than samuroids? A monstroid. That's what's worse than a samuroid. Who wants monstroids?
I think
Greyman, is this a history of your recent medical experiences, or is this a comic?
It's just an unfortunate series of robot names. What can I say? I never named them, but it's a monstroid. That's why I'm sitting so gingerly on this chair. I've got a case of the monstroids again.
Talk to me after the show. I can help you out.
He is a doctor.
You keep your fingers away from there, mate. I'm sorry. I like
if only you had said that
two for the
earlier.
price of one. Man.
You gotta buy me dinner first, at least.
I want to see Proctoid next. I want to see Proctoid next.
Proctoid.
Wait, bring
This
it
is
in. Bring it back.
Roger's gonna leave soon. Hey, Roger, stay. We'll behave. Not really.
Oh yeah. Let's bring Proctoid. The
Monstroid. He's a monstrous droid. That's Monstroid. And like, yeah, if you need your Monstroids looking at, don't get Iron Fist to do it, whatever you do, because that could just be painful. That could be worse than the actual.
Between Samuroid and Iron Fist, I think you're better off with the fist.
Yeah, not when he's checking out your Monstroids. You don't want that. That's too much. Surely a single digit will suffice.
Unless you're Rom the Space Knight fighting
all the
roids.
Okay, thank you, Jackson. I'll write that down. I want to see if I can get that.
Yeah, that's issue number 1 of the 4-issue miniseries.
Monstroid.
No, I probably might not be able to get it. Fuck eBay.
Yeah, and I think in your anger you should just annoy Bill by giving this comic a 10, because you know how annoying that would make him. Oh, he'd be angry if you give this a 10. But I think we should give it a 10 just to punish him for showing you a comic book you can't get on eBay. How dare you? What was he thinking of? I can't believe how selfish he is, that guy. Honestly, give my comic a 10 to punish him. That's what I say.
Don't listen to the Monstroid, Matilda.
all the comics you show, I can't get either.
You could if you. Maybe not.
Yeah, you're guilty of the same thing.
If you sit on a cold surface for too long, you might get samuroids.
I don't know. I think I'll get some lady roid problems instead. If I do. All right, but then finally an action-packed comic. That's nice. Iron Fist fighting there. That girl. That's a fuck ugly robot, though.
It's a monstrous robot.
Fuck ugly. But still, it's a good one. I'm going to give it an 8.
Cool. More than fair.
It was a nice representation of Iron Fist.
That's too unfair, that is.
And someone pointed out in the chat that that's the way Gray likes his exams with the
Iron Fist.
What?
Actually,
I'm not gonna get too explicit here, but
actually, Dr. Iron Fist is a porno.
That was the example on the other side. It took 2 hands.
You're getting CapN to shake his head. He's been around, so you're definitely crossing the line now.
I have a menace of Manroid.
You got another pole dancing robot for us? Oh, the menace of the
Vision don't count.
It's another Monstroid.
Vision don't count. Oh, wow. Come on now.
Come on.
The Vision.
Who knew Monstroid had 2 blinking appearances? I thought it was a one-off in that one. I didn't realize he had another appearance somewhere. That's really hard to make out. That's supposed to be Vision.
Blowing up.
Vision's always getting blown up or something. Yeah. He's almost as bad as Spider-Man, always in trouble.
Can we just go someone do some research? Isn't he an android? Can I just check this? I think he's a synthetic.
6 minutes Jambo, 2 minutes Matilda. What does that mean?
I think he's a synthetic android, not a robot.
GreyMan, the more we argue, because CapN hasn't shown a robot yet.
I know. I know. I tried to keep within the. I try to keep in the rules of what the game's supposed to be about.
Rom the Space Knight, he's some kind of
android,
weird alien.
If he wins this week with cyborgs, androids, and a bloody captain of a blinking, I don't know, gay cruise ship or whatever the heck that first one was, then that's it. We might as well just pack up and not bother anymore.
Russian submarine, you know.
That was it. So
yeah.
Wait, Mr. Gray, what does Mr. Werewolf mean?
The Russian submarine.
I have no idea, Matilda. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a synthoid. He's like a hormone replacement or something.
Well, I didn't see the fine details when it comes to robot. It didn't say,
Yeah.
They had to have human brains and, robot parts.
He's not even the original model. He was Human Torch before that from the 1940s.
Okay. I get what you mean now. Mr. Werewolf. Come over to my house. I'll give you. I'll let you watch an hour of porn.
And then over to you, Matilda, for that Android cover.
Synthroid.
Synthroid.
I must say, not one of his most impressive looks, though. Covers, I mean. That is a nice one. This does make you miss the messy covers of the past, where a lot of action was going on, kind of like here.
CapN's got a lot of messy covers, Matilda.
And a lot of action.
That's why it keeps them plastic.
I'd reckon that's why they even started making the plastics.
Absolutely.
Someone in the comic industry was like, "Oh, we got a lot of boys and we got a lot of hot superwomen, ladies. I see a business growing." And thus the bags were born. And then, just in case they thought maybe we should give it something sturdy in the back too. Just in case a bit too much falls. All right, then back to the cover. It still has some good art. I like how the Vision's exploding. He just finished having sex with Wanda. That's too powerful. It's just too powerful for him.
Wow.
I'm gonna give that one an 8.
Wow. If having sex with Wanda makes him blow up, that's the power of the mutant muff. It's got to be. Right.
That is one magical muff.
Oh yeah, it must be. Whoa.
Speaking of magical, it's back to me.
Speaking of muffs.
You think Wanda shaves down there?
What's that?
No idea. Hi, James.
Oh, James Watson. Hi, James.
Hi,
You
James.
came just in time to see a real robot cover, James, with Shogun Warriors number 20.
Hold on a second. Shogun Warriors, aren't they kind of like ships that people ride around inside? Isn't that the Shogun Warrior? Is it like a...
They're robots. Yeah, the robots that people...
We're talking
mechs, I believe.
For the Transformers. There.
I'm pretty sure
they're
just walking ships.
Look at that huge killer robot, Matilda.
Yeah, but
they're not really robots, Matilda. They're just toys that kids play with.
We're talking so much about porn that the first time I looked at it, I thought it said shoe cum.
Oh, gosh.
If that gives it a higher score than it does.
No, I'm pretty sure they were just like giant ships that they rode around in and didn't act autonomously on their own.
Look at this massive robot fighting with the Fantastic Four, Matilda.
That is a Ranger Sly, I think, has just put the nail in that coffin of that argument. There aren't Shogun Warriors vehicles. I'm pretty sure they are. They have pilots.
But
no, I don't think so. I think that's. Are they? Maybe.
They are.
I think they're mechs. Yeah.
They're piloted robots.
Yeah, maybe they are.
A piloted robot.
Like Power Rangers, where they make a robot, a big one. No.
Well, no, they're all big robots that a human.
They're big vehicles.
A robot.
So by this definition, a car is a robot too.
If there are people involved, it's not a robot; it's just a car with arms.
Oh man, I should have brought my Bumblebee. I got a Bumblebee comic.
Yeah, but see, Bumblebee would be a robot because he's a robot in disguise. But he's not being ridden and controlled by somebody else. He has his own control unit.
Firing his arm.
Yeah, but you have robots that are just working on commands. That's still a robot.
Still a robot, yeah. But this a Shogun Warrior is an actual robot-shaped vehicle which is driven around completely by somebody else. It hasn't got any kind of computer brain of its own to act under its own volition. They are even under orders. It can only be driven like a lorry.
Shoecom is Bill's favorite comic series.
Oh God.
Well, if we hadn't lost Roger before, I'm sure we'd have now.
Well, I don't know. I think it still counts. It might not be, but it turns into a robot.
Exactly.
No, it's just robot shaped. It's a humanoid mechanical object.
Yeah, but still, you got robots. You got robots that are just built, and they have already inbuilt commands.
Yeah, but that doesn't. It's just literally driven. It's just driven.
Yeah,
it's like
but
a vehicle.
Still, it's a robot. Just a robot. is controlled manually.
Exactly.
No,
you got it
not.
right, Matilda.
I'm going to Wikipedia to find you the definition of robot.
Well, that'll take too long. I'm going to give that one a 10.
A robot is a machine, especially one programmable by a computer, capable of carrying out a complex series of actions automatically. not whatever crap Bill's showing is what it says here.
Don't listen to that robot drone on, Matilda.
It should say that because I've just gone on there and edited it, so it says that. All right, who's next? Right.
And still, regardless, that's a very cool action pack.
I'm just going to show a car next time. Next time we're
enough of this riffraff. All right, we got one of John Byrne's earliest works, nice Bronze Age.
What can I say? I have a soft spot for the Power Rangers.
There be a robot.
Look at that beauty.
And we got a nice mushroom cloud in the corner, too, to make it all perfect.
And we got a nice redhead guy.
Yeah.
It's a death machine. The death machine has broken through.
John Byrne before he moved to Marvel.
Oh, that was John Byrne before he was good. Excellent.
Yeah.
You say so. You play with your Showdown toys.
I wish I was like that before I'm good.
Was that a radio show? Is it Doomsday -1? Did you say it was called, or +1?
+1. Plus.
Didn't there used to be a radio show called that, didn't there? Doomsday +1. Was that used to be a radio show or something?
Did they? I don't know.
I don't know. It rings a bell.
Roger would know if he's still here.
I think
okay, guys.
Abandoned the robot ship. And that is a cool looking cover. I like that. That's some action. You got the guy, you got the big menacing robot. Very, very nice. I'm gonna give it a 10 too.
Oh, blimey.
Hey, Mr. Gray forgot to make me big.
Oh yeah, I was too busy looking up Doomsday +1. It's just a comic book. I thought I'd remembered it as being a robot.
Just a comic book. Hear that? Yeah, hear that blasphemy? Just a comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Kind of a proving ground, for John Byrne before he got good at his craft.
Okay, jury. Time for your vote.
Right there.
Yeah, Mr. Veteran had suddenly to go shopping.
Don't vote for vehicles that are driven and have no autonomous computerized actions of their own.
Well, you can vote for them. I allow it. Okay, we got one from Mr. Madcave, one from Bill, one from Mr. Jambo.
Hang your head in shame, Jay. Hang your head in shame.
Another one from Mr. Bill.
Cybermech Musings.
For handcuffs and stockings, Jesus.
Oh, Ranger Sly, how could you do this, man? You know it's not a robot. Oh, man.
He has the whole series.
Yeah, but it's not a robot. I don't care. What's most important? The art, the fact you've got the comic book, the fact it's a robot.
It's what he loves, my man.
If we're not going to bother going with the theme of the week, what is the point of life? There's no point.
We got 3 votes for Mr. Bill.
You're all off your blinking heads, guys. Honestly,
we're off our tips.
I don't care what next week's theme is. I was going to pick up 5 comic books and just say this is it. This is what I'm showing.
Well, isn't that what you do every week?
No, I show 5 comic books that perfectly encapsulate the theme. I'm all about the theme, fellas.
Don't let it make you feel guilty, Ranger Slide.
I know.
Okay, so it's about robots, not vehicles or anything like that. So we got the father of all robots.
Oh, yeah.
Robby the robot.
Wait, this one
Guy
again?
who started it all.
Wait, this one again? Didn't we see
Yes.
this?
Yeah. Oh, good point, Matilda.
Baby.
Look, it's a bloody
But it's
robot.
Robby, and this is Robby the robot. So
We've seen this movie before,
Wait,
haven't we, Matilda?
what week was it? What did we show?
He's shown it 3 or 4 times, I think.
Did we do robots already?
I think it was a Space Week. Was it a Space Week or
either that, or Girl Week, or Green Back Week, or he's shown it like 50 times. I think.
Bug Week.
I think it was 10 plus 5 from the jury. So yeah,
every chance he gets, he likes to whip it out.
I must say, Mr. Jambo, you should really try not to do repetition.
Yeah, I tried to tell him that. But...
man, thank you, Mr. Biggie Shack, even though I didn't show anything.
And then
I don't know that he's the original. That's
robot.
That's mid 1950s. I think there's some earlier robots in that.
Yeah, but he was a superstar of robots.
Yeah, he was.
Who was the robot from Metropolis? She was one of the early robots, wasn't she?
See, Jackson knows. He likes it.
The Metropolis movie.
I think Jackson mesmerized by the Vampirella boobies.
I think it was first from a Czech play, wasn't it? The robot first came from a Czech play. I can't remember the name of the guy's name now. Yeah.
Love to have a movie from that Metropolis, or a movie poster from Metropolis.
Gonna make me want to read Rye. Should really read Rye this week.
Right. Over to Matilda for the score.
You talking about Anton Chekhov?
No, it wasn't Chekhov.
It's a bit of repetition, but still, that cover is still very good looking. I love how it's drawn. That's beautiful.
Sort of.
But it is repetition, Mr. Jambo. So
very
I think
much
it's
so.
the point for the repetition.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Oh,
okay.
Actually, wasn't sure whether I'd shown it on here or in one of my videos. So
I think you've shown it both places 5 or 6 times, Matilda.
Yeah, but at least it's not. At least it's not a vehicle, so it definitely counts as being a robot as far as I'm concerned.
But it was a true robot, yes.
I was going to show a robot cover, but I thought, what the heck? What's it matter what I show? Let's just pick something else instead. Oh, here we go. Here's Mento blasting guys with his Mento powers.
That's no robot. Give him a 1 for that.
Who cares?
Punish him, Matilda.
Who cares, Bill? Who cares at this point? It don't matter. Evidently
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Jimmy Olsen dressed in robot.
Right.
Not Jimmy Olsen. That's Superboy. You know why I've built you and what your mission is, robots? Yes, to destroy you.
This is a robot. Superman's a major dick. You didn't even give him a top head.
He's not a major dick. He's a minor dick because he's only Superboy at the moment. He grows up to be a major dick.
No, the major dick's holding the comic book, Matilda.
There you go. He does give him. Hey, you've heard my porn name then. Okay, we don't have to tell everyone, Bill. Keep it under your hat, mate. It's like I sometimes have to do
Mr. Gray, I thought you'd come up with something a little more creative than major dick. I'm disappointed.
Well,
most women are.
Not when it's standing to attention, you know. It's hard to stand easy afterwards. Let's put it that way. Anyway, this is a robot, guys. This is what a robot looks like, and it says robot. There we go. I rest my case.
I don't know. It looks
more human than what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
That's because it's early enough before they mechanical cyborgs when they had skin and
cyborgs have got bits of human in them, so they're like a human brain or something.
I thought you said no cyborgs.
Yeah,
exactly. But this is not a cyborg. I'm just saying what a cyborg is because Bill Mankin was trying to say this was.
There's a lot of skin on that robot. I don't know.
Yeah, looks like a cyborg.
It's robotic. It's been made to look human, but it's not. It's a robot.
Yeah, cyborg, right? A robot that's human.
No, that's an android. They're made to look.
So it's an android. Okay.
Can we just?
I think it's an android, Matilda.
1 second. Superman does not lie. I think that's pretty well contested, pretty well shown in all comic books. Superman does not lie.
Superman's a prick.
I've built you and what's your robot. So do you believe the snake-like tongue of Bill, or do you believe the words of Superboy's own mouth? Come on now.
Considering I know that the Superboy grows into a lying Superman, I can't believe him.
Superman
what about that time he lied to Lois Lane?
Yeah, well, no, it's probably a ruse rather than actually lying. No, it's just a ruse, a fully acceptable Silver Age ruse.
Even Mr. Sly said Superman lied to Lois all the time.
Yes, but remember, in the last round, In the last round, Ranger Slice said that Shogun Warriors are not a bloody robot, they're a vehicle, and you still ignored him. So ignore him this time and score this as a robot with 10 points. It's very convenient listening to people in chat for certain things, but not when it helps me.
It's Jimmy Olsen dressed up. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, Jimmy's coming next round. Don't worry about it.
I think I should give you a 0 just for saying Jimmy's coming.
Yeah.
I
must point out Superman's a dumbass.
Yeah.
Sorry, Superboy. Even though they're fucking the same, mind you. But, no. Yeah, they look the same. Why isn't he strapped? Like, he's keeping him. Okay, your mission is to destroy me, so I'm just gonna let you stand here when I'm bending, and then you can quickly grab me and choke me.
Well, I don't think he's still in the middle of building him, so he's not ready to start fighting them yet.
That looks like a scene from a porno. I'll say that now.
Everything looks like a scene from a porno for you, Matilda. You've watched too many pornos, for God's sake.
Where do you think my vast knowledge is from?
I think Ranger Sly is capping this one at an 8. Just for guidance.
Well, it's not particular. Wait, no. Grandma.
First appearance.
Grandma. That's second appearance of
Yeah.
Second appearance.
Yeah.
Okay.
That reminded me of a scene from a porn. No, it didn't. It didn't.
Matilda, is your grandmother aware of your porn habit?
Yeah, she lost all hope for me. So did my dad. I'm a disappointment to the family. What are you gonna do? All right, back to the robot. It's a well-drawn cover, but it's not particularly action-packed. There's nothing, except from the guy's annoyed look. Either that or he's like, come on, Superboy, you promised me a blowjob. When this was over.
It's got crypto leaping into action on there as well. How much more action-packed can you get?
Yeah, but crypto's this tiny, it feels at least big.
Yeah.
It's a nice one still. Good colors. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Ooh.
Rightio. Back to Cap.
Were we still talking about GreyMan's comic? Boy, that took forever.
I know.
There was a lot to tear apart with that one.
I figured we were at Bill by now.
A lot of pitch processing to do.
Yeah, it was too much talking about Matilda's porn habit and not enough talking about how great a cover it was.
I want to talk about
something that destroyed so many robots and movies, animated. Let's go. Let's talk about a little Star Wars, shall we?
Okie doke.
Yeah, whatever robot that is.
He's smashing like 30 of them.
Yeah, that's how a Star Wars robot orgy starts.
Are they Imperial droids? Are the ones are called? Aren't they Imperial droids? Are they?
Where are their heads?
Droids.
Okay, I see a head. Wait, that's an arm?
When I think of annoying robots, I think of the Star Wars robots from the first, second, and third episode.
I didn't watch.
Their voices were annoying.
About the first 3.
Yeah, those are Trade Federation droids. One that says Roger, Roger.
Yes.
I'm also surprised no one.
They definitely lend themselves to having their heads lopped off by a lightsaber.
Bub's got that little meme, doesn't he?
Yes.
Is that Sam, MF, and Jackson right there?
Yes, it is.
Is it Mace Windu? And I think
his purple lightsaber.
Yeah.
For one.
Oh, don't mention the purple lightsaber. You know Matilda likes purple.
Yeah.
You're talking for the wrong side there, Jambo.
Well, that's how we got those Samuroids.
I think he's got a piss yellow lightsaber. Let's just stick with that. He has a piss yellow lightsaber, Matilda.
Yes.
She's not going to watch porn again, is she? Like, I mean, come on. All that talking about it's got her revved up. And
I was quick. It was a 30-second clip.
Star Wars, I hope.
30-second clip. You've been watching a TheGreyMan's porn channel again.
Yeah, and 25 seconds are credits.
Now Jambo has 7 minutes, but it's 30-second clip plus 7.5 minutes of snoozing.
I was about to say Samuel L. Jackson before he was pussified in the Captain Marvel movie. that whole scene with him opening his eye in whatever Avengers movie it was, I don't give a shit, is now canceled. It's now like you see it and you think, oh man, it happened to you because of a space cat. How lame. How lame.
I don't think you should be mentioning Alan Tudyk because that might go into a whole new avenue of conversation.
You're surprised people like that didn't go to work in porn. It's like Philip K. Dick.
The K stood for king.
Right, Mr. Wolf, you have the force?
Barely.
Does it make you glow though?
You likes painting it with fluorescent paint and turn the light out so he can go vroom vroom while swinging his hips around.
Purple lightsaber.
His little lonely stormtrooper.
That's like what they call it that because they never aim right.
Yeah, I bet his little. Oh, that's like. Yeah, let's not go there.
All right. But back to the cover.
They never hit the target. Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke.
All right.
All right. Enough with the dykes. On to the cover. Now, besides the fact that it reminds me of how a robot orgy will start, which is awesome. That's a cool actiony one. I like it. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Ooh.
Flip it out. Right, where are we? Over to Bionic Bill.
Oh, Bionic?
Yeah.
All right, we've got quite a treat for you this time. As if all the other covers I've shown haven't been great enough, and they have. This one's even better. We've got Captain Marvel versus the Mandroid.
Oh no, man!
Yeah.
You mean them robots that are ridden by people, where they have people inside them? Them mandroids.
It's another.
The Mandroids were robots used by the Kree to hunt and execute traitors.
Oh, that's
Didn't
all right.
we put preparation H on these covers already?
Yeah, another hemorrhoid cover.
There's mandroids that came later, which were ridden by men. So they were actually robots called mandroids, but they had men inside them. They were just basically suits. But yeah, it looks
these
like
these are robots.
That robot looks like he wants to do some nasty things to the captain.
Just share the same name.
Oh, it sounds like Matilda's going to like this cover, so we might as well shut up.
Mandroid. I don't have this one, Ranger Slayer. I've got one Captain Marvel one, and it's not that one. Mandroids. Okay, so it's not the mandroids; they're actually people inside suits. So I look at. Well, I'm surprised you didn't show that one anyway. With your insurance for showing things that got nothing to do with robots.
Matilda, I think that's actually Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. I know you like that, so yeah, that's the.
Vicky, that's the whole point of the game. I'm supposed to slag off other people's covers. Doesn't mean I don't like them really. I'm just saying I don't like them to try and win. Well, not that it makes any difference because Matilda doesn't listen to me anyway. But yeah, that's the aim of the game anyway.
Good point, Biggie. He hurts my feelings when he bashes me.
Mr. Man Cave. That is as a too handsome one to be the current Captain Marvel.
All right, it was worth a try.
Yeah. Man. I'm getting a picture there.
That is droid. I love that one. That's some cool art. And I love the expression on the robot's face. Looks like he's going to do some nasty things to the captain. The captain better prepare himself. And his rectum. I love it. I'm going to give
have
it...
a case of mandroids.
Yeah. It's going to have a sore robot rectum.
I suspect the captain's used to having nasty things done to him, Matilda.
I'm going to give it a 10.
No portholes here.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 10.
10.
Oh, man.
10. I'm sure Cap's examined the golden rivet a few times on his journeys.
All right. Well, you were talking about robot orgies. I think this one would it would
easy for you to
it'll
say.
speak for itself. Come on, I'm at a loss for words.
You
It's such an
can't do
amazing
it.
cover. Now, this is from one of my favorite companies, which is, I don't like the current iteration as much, but Valiant Comics. Anybody love that? Would love Magnus Robot Fighter again. And here we got a few robots for a robot orgy. Just a few.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this another Magnus?
And there's already been a few money shots. If you look at the robots.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do the robots have all over them there?
Is that oil on your face? You're just pleased to see me.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, they keep on going. They keep on going.
They're jizzing the oil.
Notice the purple up there too, Matilda. Yes.
Yeah, that's the big alpha.
That's right.
That robot's more
We call him the
engorged.
stud.
That's why he's purple.
The stunt robot.
Okay.
When other robots can't perform, they call him.
Yeah. There's actually apparently a job called the fluffer.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see if some people are a fan of Valiant. I love Valiant.
He's the robot fluffer.
In case you're still in the chat, Roger,
one time.
that's your signal to exit.
29. And I have all of these actually.
Those
The
robots.
whole run. It's one of my few all runs. Valiant.
All right, cool. So there's got to be a joke about nuts and screws to do with robots, isn't there? Sure, there has to be.
Yeah. If you, the more you talk about that, the better I do on that one. You know that.
I love that one.
That was a nice cover.
All the orgy implications. That's my kind of cover. I'm giving it a 10.
Wow! Again, amazing. I think the joke something about why don't robots make good lovers because they're just nuts, screws, and bolts or something like that. I can't remember the.
No, it's because they
crappy old joke.
Need a drum roll for that or what?
No.
That would be why they are good lovers. I probably.
No, because they run away at the end. That was the idea of the punchline.
Not a lot of small talk, I
can't remember what the original line was. Yeah.
It actually reminds me of a Joe comic strip I read with the Flash. Why the Flash would make a good lover? Because he's very functional down there.
Gets his stamina pretty well.
Okay, we got 2 votes for Mr. Oh, we got 3 votes for Mr. Grey. Looks like people like Superman.
Of course. Why wouldn't they?
What? No Star Wars fans?
Superboy.
The best start on the whole round. Of course, he's going to get points.
All right.
Right then. Let's get rid of the banner. And it's the final round. The final robot round. What's it? Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Rock'em Sock'em Robots round.
Brought them out, right?
Yeah.
Got some Starling 49 with Bender there on the cover.
Yeah.
Bondage.
That's a classic.
Honestly, Mr. Jambo, more repetition.
That's a reprint.
Yeah.
What did you show it in before? Then?
Classic.
What did you show it in before? I can't think of any
I
other.
don't think I've showed this before, have I?
I don't think so. What round could it possibly have been in? We've not had any like women in red dress rounds or nothing like that, have we?
It's popular, that's for sure. Yeah. So
I can't remember.
I think you did show it though, Mr. Jambo.
Oh, he shoehorned it into something a couple times, I'm sure.
That's a reprint. Disqualification.
it is a reprint.
Disqualification.
Man cave.
Considering the between the two, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we've been okay with.
We just want to see the picture there. Nice Alex Schomburg.
That is a good looking one. You can't argue that.
Yeah,
It's a beauty. That's
that
one
is
of my
the
favorites.
most famous robot comic cover, pretty much.
Okay, Matilda, we'll let you score that one then.
Okay.
And it fulfills all your robot porno.
It's so
themes
good looking. It's repetition again, so it's a 9 again.
Okay.
We must have did robots already.
Okay,
no, we need to punish him for that repetition a little bit more severely.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, then.
It was a repo.
Superboy to
I won't say anything.
I'll call Superboy to punish him.
Because if that were an original, Jambo would have had it in some kind of case for sure.
Yes, it would have had at least a top loader or something around.
Yeah, at least a top loader for that comic. It's a nice reprint, though.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
Times.
Now, Ranger Slicer, that's the 10. But he was talking about my cover before we saw it, I'm sure. He was recently, he summoned up his inner dream girl and he was just saying, that's a 10 before I even showed me cover. Right now, because Matilda demanded it, there's got to be a bit of Jimmy action. So we've got,
get that out of here.
Yeah.
We've got Robot Jimmy, Robot Lois, and Robot Perry, and Superman. Superman is looking at them.
Robot imitation.
I knew he was going to find a way to slide that in.
You faked your robot imitations of Perry, Jimmy, and Lois. What have you done to my best friends? And what's your game? And Robot Jimmy says, sorry, Superman, that information has not been implanted in our mechanical brains by the Robot Master. And despite your superpowers, you will never guess who he is. Challenge to the reader. Can you guess the secret identity of the Robot Master?
Yeah, I bet it's Lois Lane. She's an asshole, too.
Look at that artwork. Look at that superb Superman artwork. And how much more robotic can you get than free robots?
Didn't
A
jump
very
on
rare Perry Mason cover. We like that.
I mean,
Perry White.
Perry White, I mean, sorry. Perry Mason.
You're thinking of
Perry White?
Different. I need a drink.
Yeah.
Squeezed in here.
I can't get enough of your little baby. Did you say Barry White? Yeah.
Barry White.
Jimmy
All this
Olsen
porn
is
talk.
It's like Perkins, really. Every time I think I get rid of him, he sprouts out again.
You'll never have enough of him, Matilda.
Keep in mind, even Superman says they're imitation robots, Matilda. They're not real robots. They're imitating robots, so that can't really count. Even Superman says that. Superman doesn't lie. GreyMan pointed that out earlier.
Oh, Bill, I pity you for your denseness. They're robot imitations of his friends. They're not imitations of robots. They're actual robots.
I don't know. It says imitation, robot imitations.
They're your robot imitations of Perry, Jimmy, and Lois is what it says.
I wish it read that way. I'm sorry, GreyMan.
It does read that way. You just read it wrong, dear boy. Trust. I know. It's a bad enough thing that you can forget to put "use" in your colour and your honour and other words like that. And not being able to work out what Superman is saying, and this is poor reflection on your education, sir.
Surely an imitation robot gets us 5 points, Matilda.
No, they're robot imitations, not imitation robots.
All right, I'll start with this. It's a Jimmy.
It's going to get low enough points as it is because it's got Jimmy on it, probably.
Jimmy, but it's got a purple background.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
I think I saw a cockroach there too. Just so you know.
I still a Jimmy Olsen.
And can I just say, with his X-ray specs,
particularly impressive robots.
No, beautiful robots.
Jimmy Olsen.
It's certainly no vehicle like robot-like shaped vehicle, and with his X-ray vision, you can see that none of them are wearing leopard skin bikinis. So you can rest easy on that. And it's not a Jimmy Olsen cover because it's a robot. It's
Electric Jimmy might improve the situation.
Yeah, it's pretty bad as it stands.
It's got purple, but it's got Jimmy, and not so impressive robots.
Yeah.
It's a robot Jimmy.
But it's got purple.
Not a real Jimmy.
I'm focusing on the purple.
I would.
Give it. It's Jimmy.
6.
The Robot Master says 10.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Cool.
Very good.
All right.
Very fair.
You know what? No, it's purple. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Oh, I'm crestfallen.
Exactly. It's not actually Jimmy. It's a robot. It's just my point.
It's not even Jimmy. It's not even a robot of a Jimmy. It's an imitation of a robot of a Jimmy. That's horrible.
And
That's even worse.
you're an imitation of a contestant. Be quiet. Over to Cap. Over to imitation Cap.
Well, this one I figured I'd just do for Matilda. Why don't we just make it rain missile men for you and metal men?
Okay.
Yeah, it's raining men. Hallelujah.
Missile men.
Yeah, I won't say what they're shaped like, but yeah.
Yeah, like dicks, like missiles.
Yeah. Shaped like take a couple of batteries. That's what I'm saying.
You know how to kowtow to the judge, Captain. I'll give you credit for that.
They are actually robots.
Cool one.
I think round of applause
a lot of flying protuberances there.
He's showing some actual robots. The robot men are robots. And he's robots as well.
Quite a cool cover. Really cool.
It's not one of the better Metal Men covers, but it'll do.
It's number one. After that, you can't beat it.
Is it number one, did you say?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then. Anyone else got anything? The missile men are rather phallic, but that might, if I say that, Matilda will give more points.
Yeah, background was kind of yellow. There's a lot of yellow in the background. It kind of bothered me.
Well pointed out, yeah.
It is that piss yellow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Regardless, that is a really, really cool cover. I love all the metal, the action going. They're protecting that poor bastard who's lying unconscious. That is really cool. All of them doing their thing. That's a 10. That's very unique.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Over to Barnacle Bill.
That one, man cave.
Over to Bionic.
Very nice. Very nice.
Now, that was a great cover, were it not for the piss yellow. So I present a real Metal Men cover without the piss yellow, where we've got Iron, Gold, Tina, Mercury, all on the cover.
Is that man their inventor?
Is it Magnus, Dr. Magnus? Yeah?
Yep.
Ah, nice. They're all going on trips together.
The living whirlpool is dragging us down to the bottom.
Look at that isn't that Mercury, the one who's always falling apart there?
Yes, the red one. That's Mercury.
Yeah. Like that cover, you're dragging us down to the bottom with that cover, Bill. Sure.
Yeah, right down the drain. Looks like they're all going down the drain.
Anyone who doesn't like this cover will get punched in the mouth by Soups.
Yeah.
I think some people might enjoy that.
I suspect you might be right.
I pay extra for that.
So there you are.
Fair enough.
All right, Matilda, over to you.
I love these guys. They look like they're a lot of fun to read. How unique their covers are. They're all swirling. They got their inventor with them. They're all going on adventures. That's awesome. I'm going to also give that one a 10. I like these.
Blimey. Giving out 10s like the candy.
Only to the good covers, GreyMan.
Only to the crap covers.
All right, so here we go, bringing up the backside in GreyMan's favorite position here.
Yeah. Here we go. You leave my samurais out of this.
I'm going back to Doomsday #1. This is a classic Byrne robot cover. We got the human stuck under a glass as a specimen.
Wait, she's inside the glass. The top is on the top.
Well, she can't climb over that top area. She's afraid of the big guy there.
Well, then she's an idiot.
But look at the robot.
Yeah, but still, I bet she will quick enough she can get out of that.
Yeah, let's focus on why she's not getting out of that, Matilda, versus that lame robot on the cover.
Come on, that ain't no lame robot.
We've had two Magnuses and we've had two Doomsday +1s. It's like I don't think Manco's got that many comics. Either that or he's malfunctioning.
Yeah.
I miss
no comics here.
Comics. to our show.
There's a glitch in Man Cave system. He's showing the same comics twice. There's definitely something wrong there.
Does not compute.
Does not, yeah. Does not compute. You broke.
I think we can compute that into a 7, though, Matilda. What do you think?
Yeah.
I love that one. Has some cool art. I love the robot. The girl's a bit of an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You can totally get out of there. But I guess it's like with video games. So some games you can easily get over that, but no, you have to find a complicated way to get around.
Yeah.
Because video games. I guess the same with comics. That is a cool robot. I like it. It reminds me of the design of Shockwave from Transformers. That's a plus. I'm gonna give it a 10.
All right. Woo.
Feeling lightheaded.
Gray, I think you brought all your luck over to this side here.
I know.
It's like
Gray
going
Man,
over that way.
GreyMan, just keep me catty corner to you on this.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the jury.
Right under Jambo. That's a good spot for you.
Oh dear. Hi, Bob. Oh,
Robots,
Bob,
guys.
Generous. I'm a bitch.
Real robots. Jimmy robots. Do it for Jimmy.
Oh, Mr. Wolf. That's so deep. Yay, I get a vote for nothing. I like it. I feel like an Instagram model. Let's see, 1 vote for Mr. Rad Cave, or 1 vote for Mr. Jambo, 1 vote for Mr. Gray.
Middleman number 1. Come on now.
Wow, another vote for Mr. Jambo.
Yeah.
But the ladies in bondage are popular. 1 vote for Mr. Bill.
Come on, chat. Voting for a reprint? Whatever.
It's most popular robot. This is Bender. Come on.
Let's see. We got 2 for Mr. Jambo so far.
Bender, I barely. Never mind.
Bender, I met her. Yeah.
Well, we already had a lot of bending.
Yeah. Bending the rules. Whenever bills go, bending the rules seem to be the blinking.
Well, we already had someone bend over today.
No, not a knockdown.
Jambo pulls it out in the end.
Hey.
like on his.
We'll have none of that.
You know
Wait. Jambo, Mr. Jambo has 3 votes. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Wait. Okay. Mr. Jambo then.
You say Jambo pulls it out of the end?
Yeah.
Yep. If you bend over in the shower, you gotta, no. Sorry.
All right.
Delete
Okay.
that comment.
Matilda's going to do the score. Has anyone got anything coming up on their channels? Or doing any streams soon?
This Monday, I'm on with NYC and JP. We're reading we're reading Tech 27 through 33 and going over that. The original.
Okay,
cool.
And then on Tuesday, I'm on with Alex, the comic hoarder. We're going over all the top 100 Silver Age Go Collect for right now. And we're going to, just talk about it and show what we got of it.
Okay.
Nice.
Interesting.
I got these golden age I need to stick up on my channel, so I'm getting ready to do that.
Nice.
A question from
Bill.
Bob.
There's a question for you in the audience.
Yeah.
He is I've heard that he's a receiver, not a pitcher. But that's just
Yeah, but Mr. Bill prefers the bending robot position.
Yes.
Assume the prisoner position, Bubsy.
You got lame off frame, Cap?
I'm not sure if I'm on this week or not. I might be doing auctions, selling a middleman if anybody's interested.
All right, gentlemen, let's get on it. My dad wants the living room back.
Are you ready to do your scores then, Matilda?
Yeah.
All right, then. Let's go with the
Yay.
judge's final decision.
Dun, dun,
The
dun.
robot judge's final decision.
Do you want full screen or not full screen?
No. Leave it like this. I prefer without the full screen. Thank you, Bob. Oh, I have a comic haul and a thoughts video. If anyone gives a shit,
Nice.
those are on. You can see them on my channel. All right, let's start. So this week, in the last place with 46 points, is our always wonderful Mr. Grey. This week, Mr. Grey gets bent over with the iron fist, as always.
Oh, me samurais! Oh,
Don't reward him, Matilda. Don't reward him.
my samurai turned into monstroids.
Mr. Grey, you should make a commercial for that. I'm not joking. Make it on the channel. Use that comic. Make up an ointment. I want to see how many dickheads actually believe it. All right.
Someone
Next.
feels sorry for me anyway.
All right, next. This week in this case, on fourth place, we have a tie between Mr. Jambo and Mr. Cab with 48 points.
Hey.
All right.
My poor computer. All right, and now second place this week with 54 points is Mr. Bill.
Oh, a crime. A crime, I tell you.
A crime. You
And
should be dead last for that blinking robot-shaped vehicle.
All right, and this week, first place with 55 points is Mr. Mad Cave.
Mr.
Thank you, Chad.
Okay.
Good sense, judges. Thank you, judges.
Yeah, complained about a spot. Look, he's all up there in the
He
top
kept
row.
showing the
every
same
day.
comic books over and over again. It was like,
Yes.
Had you left yourself
Well,
up
I've
there,
learned from
Greyman.
Jambo. You just show the same Vampirella, cave woman.
There should be a rule. There you go. This is definitely deserved better. Definitely. We must have cheated. Good point.
Definitely.
Okay,
There were
man,
bots.
okay.
I had some bots in the audience. Baby, for me.
Did your bots have samuroids?
Thank you, Randy. Thank you.
I think at the end of this, we all have samuroids.
So,
Mandroid.
GreyMan, my topic is
Yeah.
impending doom.
I'm going to tell that and then look at his confused expression.
Your topic's going to be impending doom.
Impending doom.
Impending doom. Okay.
What I feel every time I'm about to come on the show. So I think I
what I feel every time Matilda says, well, it is a so-and-so cover, but...
I think everyone feels that when I say but.
Yeah.
And that's the reasons you think.
Right, so I'm going to open up the old window now then. So let's just do the share screen. Share screen. Where is it? Chrome tab, the random picker wheel.
I have now Pink Batsy with me for power.
All right. Can everyone see it? Can everyone see it?
Yep.
Pink Batman.
Yeah, there we
can
go.
you see it?
What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly put that in another window so I can see what's going on in this as well at the same time. So I can see it center than that. Yeah, it's okay. Right,
Oh,
then
the
let's,
pink one should win because Batsy's pink.
right, I'm going to spin the wheel now then.
Place your bets and spin the wheel. Right, Batsy?
Oh,
What?
man.
What
we're
do
just
we
talking
got?
about
Did it
buttons,
spin?
weren't we? Yeah,
Did it
it's
even
fun for
spin?
me. Isn't it? It's fun for me.
Didn't
Yeah, I
look
saw
like it
it.
did.
Oh,
Oh,
it definitely spun, but yeah,
But-
it's weird because I see it spinning on my Windows. I don't know why it doesn't spin for on your Windows, but it definitely spun. But maybe when you watch it back, it might spin.
Buttocks.
But butts, I can't remember who put butts on, but butts
No
is the
ifs,
man.
no
Can we
ands.
just-
That way all my
Oh, man.
Jimbo.
I think it's on the bending over we talked about.
yeah. It's gonna be. You can't show that ROM cover again. No ROM cover again. You've
Oh, come
you've
on.
already lost that on that one, mate.
Yeah, you missed out on
I
that.
got a
Cap.
phone
No
on
more
it,
butts.
so, hey.
You hear that, Pink Batsy? Is going to be
Yeah.
asked.
You can kind of see Altair's butt there, so can I use that?
Every single comic, I'm going to say, well, it doesn't fit the theme, but, and that's going to be, but it has got a Jimmy Olsen on it. And so it's still butts, but it's not the right kind of
All
butt.
right, gentlemen. Well, let's make a few rules, though.
Yeah.
A few rules just to make it fair. You can't say or but. That will not get points. I'm saying that right now. You can show asses.
Oh no, no,
of any kind, animals, people, robots, doesn't matter. It has to be an S.
I thought it was water butts. You know, they store water in gardens, water butts. Isn't that like a big barrel of water? So that's a butt, isn't it? Pretty sure it is.
I'm going to research some porno jokes for next week.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Hopefully
man.
we all get 10s next week for all 10 butts, you know.
Wait, what 10? There's only 6 of us.
Yeah.
Are you trying to imply my ass is too big?
Yeah, that's what Matilda. That's why Matilda wanted this subject. She wants nothing but Jimmy Olsen bending over, picking up like I don't know, dropped cameras or stuff like that.
And if I may, Mr. Gray, if you can find me Daredevil bending over, we'll talk.
I don't know if I've got any butt covers. Oh man, probably find something.
Oh, you must.
Again, guys, have to show the back. You know what? Let's just in case you can also show the backside of the character.
I'm just going to show some Shogun Warriors comics. They apparently can go in any round. Apparently, they're the wild card that's allowed in any theme. Apparently, regardless of how poorly they actually fit the theme. So,
Are we showing comics or magazine style? That's what I got to know.
I got some Playboy. That's a good point. I got some Playboy covers I could show.
With some classic stories in Playboy.
Yeah, great butts think alike.
Good articles, right, Man Cave?
Yeah, very good articles.
Good cartoon.
That's why I read them.
Seriously, I want to find a Playboy magazine, read the articles.
I'm going to have to dig out that Vampirella again from last week.
CapN, I think you got a A-OK in mind here.
All right. I think we're all done for this week. Thank you for watching, jury. Thanks for coming in. And next week, come back for some butts. And thanks everyone for joining us. Bye.